For thousands of years, the world has gazed in awe at the pyramids, the pharaohs, and the golden treasures of ancient Egypt. But beneath the sand, behind the myths, lies a truth far darker than you were ever told. This is the story they don't want you to hear, the untold, brutal, and chilling side of ancient Egypt. Welcome to History Uncaged, and this is the dark truth behind ancient Egypt. We often imagine ancient Egypt as a land of wisdom, wonder, and wealth. But for most people living there, it was a nightmare. The mighty pharaohs weren't just rulers. They were god-kings who demanded absolute obedience, enforced by brutal punishment. Dissent, death, disobedience, torture. Entire families could be enslaved for speaking against the crown. And while monuments were built in their honor, thousands of workers died in silence, buried under the stones they hauled. You may have heard that the pyramids were built by slaves, but the truth is more twisted. Recent evidence shows many workers were paid, but that doesn't mean they were free. They were controlled, taxed, and often sacrificed for royal pride. These so-called workers lived in dangerous conditions, suffered injuries, and died young. Whether slaves or servants, one fact remains. The pyramids were built on human suffering. The Egyptians mastered medicine, astronomy, and architecture, but they also practiced disturbing rituals. To please the gods, they offered human sacrifices, mutilated corpses, and even buried servants alive to accompany royals in the afterlife. The sacred mummification process? It involved removing organs, stuffing bodies with resin and linen, and sometimes using poisonous materials that harmed the embalmers themselves, all in the name of eternal life. Tomb raiders weren't the only ones in danger. Ancient Egyptians believed in powerful curses meant to protect the dead. Whether it was fear, coincidence, or ancient biohazards, many who entered tombs died mysteriously, some within days. Even modern archaeologists have reported strange illnesses and freak accidents. Was it just bad luck? Or did the pharaohs leave behind something more sinister? Behind the beauty of hieroglyphs and gold masks, ancient Egypt was an empire built on control, conquest, and fear. Foreign lands were invaded, prisoners of war enslaved, and enemies erased from history. Entire cities were wiped off the map to protect a pharaoh's legacy. This wasn't just a civilization, it was a machine, one that demanded loyalty or death. History remembers the glory, but History Uncaged reveals the truth. Ancient Egypt was powerful, but its power came at a price. If you thought you knew the past, think again. Subscribe for more uncaged history.